I put the Atwater Kent breadboard and the Atwater Kent horn speaker on the workbench, and after we take a close look at this radio, I'll show you how to dial in a station on this radio. It's a 3-dialer and it is a TRF circuit. Here you can see two variable capacitors and the tube socket in the center. And in this shot is another variable capacitor and a much larger unit with 3 tube sockets. There's a close-up of the label that's on the horn speaker. You can see that it's a Type M Atwater Kent speaker. Now I've put tubes in the radio, and a little bit closer look at that. Now here's an overhead of what this radio looks like. And in the far left, this is the antenna connection. This is the earth-ground connection. This is the first tank circuit and antenna coil. The variable capacitors are the lower units, and above that are the coils for each of the tank circuits. This is the second tank circuit in the radio and the third tank circuit. This is the first RF amplifier, the second RF amplifier, and this unit all the way to the right is the 3-tube island, and it is the detector and audio amplifier of the radio. This is the rheostat, and it controls the voltage for the first 2 RF stages. This rheostat controls the voltage for the 3-tube island, for the filaments of each tube. And this is the on-off switch. Here's what the bottom of the radio looks like. You can see that they just ran the wires where they needed to go and stapled them to the bottom of the board. And we've got a couple of stickers, and the parts that we do have that need to be in the radio, they just dug out the wood so the part would fit. Let's take a closer look at those stickers. Now the item that's on the right, that's the on-off switch. Here's the other sticker. And here's a capacitor. The original one, of course, is long gone. But you can see that they made room by taking the wood away so they could put a capacitor in there. Okay, I want to tune in a station on this Atwater Kent, and I like to start at the antenna end and work in this direction. Okay, let's turn on power, and we'll turn up the rheostats so the tubes are lit as bright as they can be. Okay, we can hear noise but no station. And each one of these is supposed to be about the same. So we'll keep turning them up, starting at the antenna end, working toward the 3-tube island. Oh, I hear something.
A legislative oversight panel formed another subcommittee to examine the findings of a report last month and offer recommendations for the full General Assembly. A Cary man who often portrays Santa Claus now facing a new charge. 70-year-old John Peters, also known by many as Santa John, was first arrested in January. Your WPTF AccuWeather forecast in less than 1 minute.
High pressure brought a beautiful afternoon, although it's unseasonably warm out there, and it is dry. It remains dry this evening and overnight, mostly clear with the low in the low to mid-50s. Tomorrow, another dry day, mostly sunny and very warm with a high in the lower to mid-80s. This unseasonably warm weather continues. It continues into Friday as well.
So that's how you tune
showers and thunderstorms more likely, and the high temperature in the upper 70s to low 80s. I'm Mike Mays in the North Carolina News Network Weather Center. Yesterday, Solstice AM on the Triangle's home from Bill LeMay, Neil Boer, Clark Howard, Reddit, Lars Larson, Mark Levin, John Grace, Talk Radio 850, WPTF.
Thanks for watching.